Hi, I'm Natalie Tucker Miller, founder of AgelessSages.com Publishing, books for elders. One of the questions that I get from people around spending time with their elders is, what should I do? What can I do when I'm there? Obviously, it's a very different stage of life, and uh, the visits start to transition a bit too, and people become kind of at a loss as to what can they do that's going to be a memorable or worthwhile or beneficial visit. And it's tempting to say you really don't need to do anything, just show up and be there. But I'm going to take it a little bit further based on an experience that I'd had with a woman in a nursing home. Her name was Kay, and she was moving into really transitioning, really close to transitioning at that point, and she was in and out of consciousness and pain. It seemed. I mean, I'm not really sure, but that would be my guess. And there was one evening where she was seemingly very distressed, and I observed at first. I was just kind of watching her, and then I was observing the people around her and how people reacted to this, whether it was people visiting other elders or the staff or other residents. And it was there was a variety of responses, but one of the most common one. There were two actually, and one was to just ignore it and really kind of flee, get out of there as quickly as they could, and the other was to try to find an answer, try to get to what the problem was, and to kind of fix it or make it better, or and asking her questions, and that really just inflamed her even more, and it was um, obvious that either one of those two approaches was not really addressing what it is that she wanted. Now, don't get me wrong, I had no idea at that point, but my instincts told me to just go over and extend my hand, and I did, and she grabbed it and hung on tightly. She was very much, I could tell, very much appreciative of having, just that human touch at that point. And I said nothing. I just stood there and let her hold on to my hand as she chanted over and over again, "Dear God, help me, God, dear God, help me." And I recognized there were some people at this point that were kind of crying because of the emotion that was being expressed by her, and I get that. I really understand that. But what I want to say to you and anybody that asks, what should I do when I'm in a situation that feels uncomfortable? And it might not be that severe. It could just be sitting in a room and really nothing much is happening, nothing much is going on, but your presence is so very much appreciated and necessary, I'd say, just for comfort and for just kind of that humanity. So what can you do? You can go within and you can look at those things that you find discomfort with and learn to sit with that and not flee when you're in that situation, and learn within how can you be in that situation, not needing to do anything, not needing to change anything, not needing to pass the time, not needing nothing other than the presence of either holding a hand, eye contact, stroking someone's hair. It's simple, it's very simple, but it's not easy if you're allowing your emotional reactions to getting in the way of your own presence. So that's really what you can do. So that's not nothing. that's a that's a that's a big thing. It will transform all your relationships when you can learn to do that.